Glitter bombs, people. Glitter bombs. Welcome. Squirrels World is here. I'm live and I am dropping my link. For anyone who needs or wants my link, I am putting the link in. Copy the clipboard. Good morning, glitter bombs. What is on the go? It's afternoon here. I'm here in the 709. Just finished watching Brain Jerk, and I went the whole day of Brain Jerk without smoking a doobie because I was rolling the doobie. It's a roach joint. So I said, I'm coming up here and going live. And I'm in the process of waiting for my mincemeat to thaw out so I can make spaghetti. I got some celery chopped up, some green pepper, some onion, and a bottle of some funky rosé sauce. It's twist top, like Prego, but it's Classico or something funky. Got it off my sister. I wasn't buying that kind of sauce. I'm like a cheapy kind of girl. I'll buy like a can of tomato sauce and make my own. Or take tomatoes and boil them down in a pan and let them simmer and make my own. Because it's only a can of tomatoes. You add your own flavor to it, right? I'm a big flavor person. Because the less salt you can use, better heart healthy. And it's better for your overall digestion and blood circulation and the whole 9 yards. If you can eat healthier by reducing your salt, there's some like pretty important studies done on that would be like, yes, I don't like this banner here. And I did get today from Brother No Fly. He sent me another cool picture of a squirrel smoking a hookah, which is pretty cool. He's after sending me a bunch of things that I'm trying to load up on here, but I can't seem to figure it out because I'm duh. So it's hard to do when I'm not applying to all these StreamYards and paying money, because if you paid the money, it's very easily, it would have your decals and all that sort of thing. But if you don't pay the money, you get the cheapy version of whatever they can give you for free. So when I wants to put up my commercials and I wants to do this right and Squirrels World takes off and I becomes an uber famous model, all my pictures will be like, oh, fancy. And when that happens, I can afford to buy premium StreamYard. Till then, it's going to be me. I'm not going to be well done or anything. I will not like put on makeup to come here or put on a fancy dress. You will just see me. Okay. I'm going to smoke this joint if no one wants to join me. Hope you're having a good day. Brain Jerk was good. There is bowl hash and roaches. I love the sound of those because I know I'm never without weed if I got that sound in my bucket. I'm sitting here admiring the lovely new Christmas theme I got going on. It makes me want to paint silver bells. Fact. So this is it. This is what I'm doing. Tito's just liked my photo. I don't think she has any idea I'm live. She doesn't. How do I share out the stream? Nope. That's not how I do it. Copied. That's just putting the thing down. You don't usually drop up for your links, do you? I'll drop it anyway, just in case she wants to. You can come up, smoke a doobie with me. Or you does dabs too, don't you? Glitter Bomb. I have dropped my link if anyone wants to come up. Come say hello to the Squirrels world. I am making spaghetti, but it's going to be good spaghetti. I have whole grain noodles. I got them at the bulk barn. Pretty sick. So I'm going to try them for the first time today. And where I'm using the whole grain noodles, I wanted to add a little flavor to it. So I'm adding some peppers, some celery, some onion to my pasta sauce, to the sauce, and I'll have it like a scrap of each into the water. It doesn't go in with my food, but it goes into my water just to add the flavor. It won't be much flavor, but it won't be just salt water. I like to add some spices to my water as well. Like I put a little oregano and basil and thyme in my spices. And with the meat, I put a lot of it in. But in with just the water and the noodles, I just put a little touch of it in. It just gives it a little, instead of having the meat so flavorful and then the plain noodles, I like to have a soft turnover in my mouth. Like it's weird. I has to have flavor everywhere, not just in my sauce. It's got to be in the noodle too. And I have like a little tiny skimpy bit of cheese left. I'm going to make myself some garlic bread out of it. It's going to be sick. Because I still got that leftover dill that I dehydrated it on top of my toaster oven. And I put it on, once it was all dried out, I put it into a shaker bottle, a spice bottle. And I got dill for days. It's pretty cool. I didn't waste none of that fresh dill. When I buy something fresh, it's really hard to waste it because you bought it fresh. You got to eat that shit, right? So I don't like to waste it. I like to make sure I eat it up, or I freeze it, I process it, and freeze it. Like if I see my peppers were going bad, I'd cut them up, roast them, and put them in a bag and freeze them and have roasted peppers for days. Sorry. I had a piece of celery and it's like repeating on me. So that is my mission. Whole grain deliciousness. That's not going to kill me on the carbs, because it is some carbs, but I'm allowed to have bread. Brown bread, because I like some brown bread. Yes. And I rolled a really impeccable fat joint here. This is like a fatty of all fatties. And it's roaches. So I'm only smoking half of it, so I don't have to roll another one. So I'll smoke half of this, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing, because I want to paint something today. I was thinking like Santa Claus, but I don't have the red. I don't have a whole lot of red, so I'm not doing anything Santa. I may just do silver bells. I am not practicing the horse because I am sick of the horse right now. I would sooner burn the horse pictures because they sucks hold still. Facts. But I know that if I practiced all day on horses, I think I would need to ride a horse, okay? And I'm not today. It's not today. Anyway. Okay. Yankee! Take your cheese on parchment. Ooh. Yeah. It sounds good. Cheese chips. It sounds really good. Oh, I loves it. I'm still trying to figure out how that I could put on my commercials here. Don't know how to do it. I think I need the premium StreamYard. And I ain't. Fuck that. cheers and glitter bombs. This is a fatty, and I'm smoking it. I got my little pole behind me there. It seems like it's the North Pole, but it just says Happy Holidays because I guess they're kosher. I don't know what you believes in or who you believes in or how you believes in it, people. Just as long as you know that I'm right here smoking this doobie. That's a fact. We are not in the Matrix. There is MJ. Well, you don't. You better not. If you had to schmeckle bomb me, I would have cut it off you.
What's that to go, glitter bombs?
This is it. Rolling with the homies.
I think we're supposed to get a bit of snow today, according to the radio there.
We are getting like 5 feet of rain.
Rain?
Rain. It's 13 degrees.
Oh,
I'm like, it's Newfoundland. We should be hip deep.
You might be tomorrow.
No, we won't. Listen, if it had to snow like it did rain this week, we would be. Here, smoking away.
I just went out and got all my chicken eggs and fed the chickens and that.
Lovely.
Freezing. I didn't spend very long out there. It was freezing.
I would believe you. It was cold here the other day, and I said, Jesus, it's going to snow, but we got grapple instead.
It's supposed to go down to -22 Friday.
7-7. Sup. That's a fatty, isn't it? You know what this is, 7-7? Don't turn your nose at it because it's the loveliest thing you'll ever not have in your life.
I CSL and Yankee in 77. That's gold, boy.
Gold. It ain't liquid gold like my hollandaise sauce. It's a fucking bucket of fucking gold, though.
He runs out of weed. That's gold.
Can you imagine? Squirrels with no weed? Why, it's blasphemy.
I can't imagine.
You can't either. You know I'd be fit to be tied.
Me too.
Be like, MJ, I don't know what you're sending to me, but it better be smokable.
Cheers, everybody.
Leftovers. It's nothing but they got extra flavor. They got fucking extra oomph.
Had to come up for a hootsie with you. Leftovers.
That's the freaking roaches.
Bake your cheese on parchment paper. Make cheese.
I know, right?
The keto way. Fuck yeah. That's a really good idea, Yankee.
Makes salsa cups and guacamole cups out of your cheese. Like you put it over a muffin tin too, right?
Yeah.
You can put it over a muffin. Once they're hot out of the oven, transfer it over to your muffin tin, upside down, and then you got your cup. Because it'll harden upside down then, right? Like attached to this same shape.
I like salsa too. Is like get the cheese and spread all the cheese, and then let it cook on the pan, and then drop your eggs in. And then
another passion like of mine. You could do so much with food. Food is so versatile. Each ingredient is so versatile. You could use, you know what I mean? And it's like, wow, you could do so much.
Yes. I certainly miss his home. I can't wait to make enough money to go home. Oh, get the hell out of this up here.
And Jay, I'm just glad I don't be around anyone anymore.
So you got a Christmas tree and everything now?
Anyone, right? I don't go anywhere. I don't do nothing. I go to darts. I don't go into my mother's no more. She don't like that no more. She's not impressed. She's not impressed. But I told her, I said, I know you're expecting me in there for your Christmas, but I'll come in for like Christmas dinner, and I'm not staying.
Yeah, I'm going home.
I'm not sleeping overnight for any amount of days. Like I spent 13 days there.
Ugh.
Not doing it again. We were both about to lose our minds because it was at a point where the snow was 7 feet and higher, and we couldn't go anywhere. We weren't allowed on the streets.
Right?
And I said, well, I said it'd be different. She said, you're doing pretty good for being stuck here. And I looked at her because at that point I had run out of everything. I had nothing, and I was like, you know what? I'm glad I started to be sober before I came in here, because I went in there sober. I went in there not right. Now
Yeah.
I drank for the 13 days. I did drink and heavily for the 13 days.
Going sober, come on, alcoholic.
I would have fucked her Christmas, because I would have been coming off of it all in the middle of it all. I wasn't. I went in sober, smart.
One more quick hootsy and I'm out of here.
I can't believe I'm a year. Almost.
Cheers, Ricky. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody. Welcome. 500 microgram of peanut butter cup. Went for 3 days.
I'll be watching from the grow room.
What do you call it?
Much love.
Where are you going? I
gotta finish in the grow room here. I'm gonna leave her going. I'll be listening in.
Okay.
I'll be listening in. I gotta get my work done.
Do that work. Flip
Much
them
love,
switches.
Peace, everybody.
MJ by his good hand. MJ is the one that brought me to YouTube. He's like, Squirrel, you need to go somewhere to fucking talk and paint. Go to YouTube. I'll follow you. And I was like, he's like, but listen, right. Here are your rules. No one gets a wrench. Not even me, Squirrels. I'm like, okay. Hello, Nana, Ricky, 77, Yankee Mafia. Thank you. CSL. Got up in the house. We got MJ. He was doing the lurking, was he? He was a lurker before he showed up. He never even said nothing. Like I said, if you had to be in a freaking chumming, I would have cut it off. Don't test me. I got my own set of knives. I know how to use them. Yup. I'm glad we went out, and I should have taken the secondary course of butchery and charcuterie out in Seal Cove, because this is like a 3-month program on top of what you do, and it had to be like you had to pay extra for that on top of your course, and holy fuck. I'm like, but we went and done a 2-day, and I'm like, we seen a smoker you could fit a whole cow into. And I'm like, the processing plant that we walked into was their training facility. And I should have done that, but I didn't. I should have. But I know how to break anything down. I have broken animals down. Seen it done. It's nasty. But you eat well. Super silver. Is that sounds like Imodium. Super silver. That sounds like gray weed. Is it good? Is it decent? It sounds like the Silver Surfer. Anyway, you know what I'm here for. Smoke a draw and practice my painting. And I am not touching horses today. I'm not going near the horse unless I'm... You know what? I was thinking in my head, that I could actually just make a stencil of a horse. But it would be very, very tricky. It would be like tricky. But I have the right tools. And I have the time. So I maybe just blurring my eyes. Gorgeous. Oh, see? Now that's your nose, you're stoned. Excuse me. That is when you know you're stoned. Well, I'm just here having a smoke. It's like, see that bowl hash is starting to get nice and nice and tacky before the ashes get down all up in my computer. My computer is new and it is covered in paint and ashes and pot. It's so messy. Blurring up my eyes. Yeah. It's starting to get hard to smoke now because it's getting that because the hash is probably concentrated to the back of the joint where I rolled it, because I rolled a nice tight joint, right? Let's see. Can you see the dampness? It's not me. I never licked it. It's actually hash. Good bowl hash. It's delicious. I don't know why we don't have any music on, because I don't own any music. Awesome. So if I have like a CD here, does that mean I own it? Can I play that shit? I don't know. Oh dear, not good. Keep Ash away from the computer. Yes, I know. And it went out because it's so dank. Oh, it's so I'm putting that away for after. That will be a lovely treat after supper. Hussa. 22 minutes live, people. There's 2 people up in the chat. I am saying peace out and glitter bombs. Weeds get stuck up and under the keys. Yup, I know it. Don't I know it. Shout out to Mr. No Fly for doing me up them commercials that I still don't know how to put on. But when I figures it out, I will happily put it on. Yeah. He's after doing up a few things for me. I got my latest Instagram because I can post now. I didn't know I could post. I think you have to be a certain amount of number of followers or whatever that you can post something, because I never knew I could post. And now I can post things. So I've been trying to add in a picture that I've done, like 1 picture a day to show my work. And I'm hoping someone's going to buy some things. If not, I'll just sit here a broke artist till I dies, and then it becomes famous because I'm fucking nuts. Yeah. Please, whatever masterpieces are found under this like hoarder's fucking mansion, under my hoarder's mansion. Remember, it's all donated to mental health and addictions. Give it to MJ to make his farm, please. But ain't nobody finding me nothing under nothing. I'm good. I got my feet. I got my back. I got too much squish still. So, you know what I got to do? I got to rock and talk inside to side, people. I got to rock it side to side. Much love. Much love. Have a good day. And remember, it's Sunday. Anything can change. Tomorrow could suck holes. Enjoy today. Love ya.